I agree with Mike about counting small victories. You can all use more of those. That's also um, for a long time when I was doing game jam back when I used to do a lot of Ludum Dare. It was part of the reason why I did those because that's sort of like an easy victory. Like 2 days jam and you end up with a game at the end. Um, we used to have this indie busker things we did like twice or three times with a couple of people here. Uh, we stopped at some point. Anyway, these days, the reason I can even afford to make my current indie games because I got um, some government grant thing, and that forced me to make a really detailed budget, saying exactly what I'm going to spend the money on, and when, and who will I pay it for, and how much will I pay them, like month by month budget sort of thing for 15 months, which was my estimate of how long it will take to make this game. And I would have never done this if they had not forced me to do this in order to get the grant. And I'm actually happy that they've done. I'm unhappy about many other like useless bureaucratic red tape that has to do with this grant, but this particular thing is good because like I've never done this really detailed budget and plan, sort of like production plan before, and it's actually super useful. I have like I think like 7 or 8 milestones within this 15 months time. Milestones that I myself have put there and said like what's going to be in those milestones. Like vague enough. Like I'm not saying like there's going to be this character there or something like that, but just like roughly like this is going to be alpha. This is going to be like the first beta. This is going to be the first uh, build that I will give X playtesters to play, etc. That sort of detail, like one sentence thing per milestone or two sentence thing per milestone. So like flexible enough that I could still change it and still, the spirit of the plan still remains, even if it will not be exactly to the letter of it. And I found that really helpful. Um, Also because the payments are dependent on me following these milestones. Like I get like the appropriate percentage of all the budget of all this grant once I complete each one of those 7 or 8 milestones. And I think I will try to do that in the future, even if I'm not getting these government grants thing, just because I saw, yeah, how really effective that is. Like, you know, there's this indie malaise sort of thing of like, yeah, when are you gonna finish your game? Like people working for like 5 years on their indie game and yeah, like never, like sort of like a never-ending saga sort of thing, or like you start new projects in the middle of old projects just because it's no longer so shiny and fun, and you have to figure out also weird bugs and stuff like that. So it's more fun to start something new. People doing that for many years, and I've myself have also had times like those. And yeah, like nailing this sort of like budget and time plan and milestones, even if you don't have to. I think like for me that really helped. Maybe give it a try and try to like feel really follow on it and follow the plan that you've prepared for yourself. And you can do it for something small. Like you don't have to be like a 15-month game. Like I'm currently doing it. Can be for like a 6-month game. I think you can make like a decent indie game in 6 months. Um, I mean, yeah, maybe you're not gonna make a lot of money from it, but it's better than being sort of like burned out and feeling bad about yourself that you're not getting stuff done. You may as well like make a 6 month indie game and give yourself like I don't know like 3 milestones in those 6 months, like one every 2 months or like one every month and a half, and you have like 4 milestones, and try to plan it ahead a little bit. It doesn't take that long, and yeah, maybe this will help. I don't know. Good luck.